Hi guys, welcome to my channel, The Golden Cruiser. I'm Cindy and today we're going to be talking about some cruise essentials. Now, as you can see, I'm behind my blank wall today, so I can show these items more easily and put pictures up that you can see of each item. Now, these are items that I have bought along the way of all my cruises. I have a cruise next month. I'm still buying stuff. I kind of have a habit of buying cruise essentials. Now, I don't take them all on every single cruise. Depends on where we're sailing to, where we're going, if I'm going to be flying or other things. But I'll go over some of these. I'm going to put in the description below where I got these. Most of them, well, all of them are either from Amazon or Temu. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to buy from Temu, but I've been buying from them for 2 years and never had one single problem. And I've only returned one top in the 2 years that I've been buying clothing, party decor, cruise essentials. Basically, all the cruise essentials that I got on Temu are also on Amazon, but for half price on Temu. More money on Amazon for the exact same product. So you can check that out and see that they are the same product on Amazon that Temu is selling for a lot less. You can really get some good bargains on Temu. Don't be afraid of them. I have had no issues, so that depends on you, but I'll put all the links to these products below. Let's get started because I have a lot of stuff to go through. First of all, let's talk about the room. When I first get to the room, I like to wipe it down. Now, I know they've just cleaned, but I know they're also in a hurry and they're just wiping, really quick. So I always take the Clorox wipes, disinfectant wipes, or like a Lysol wipe, and I will wipe off all the counter spaces, like the telephone, the light switches, the bathroom. Just wipe down everything in your room. It really helps you to be safe. I do take these antibacterial wet wipes for our hands to use, like along the way. If we don't have hand sanitizer, we can always wipe our hands with these. They're good just to throw in the bag. They're travel size, and that makes it easy. I also take for the room this Poo-Pourri. Now this one, the scent happens to be Ship Happens. I thought that was cute. There's also a travel size I have. This is a bigger one. This lasts a really long time. But you want to have this to spray in your toilet before people go to the bathroom because you're in such a small cabin. The smell can fill it up quickly. So it's really a good item to take with you. I also take this Downey Wrinkle remover because you can't take irons or steamers into your cabins for your clothes. So this is really good to have. You just hang your clothes up and spray it and kind of pull them, and the wrinkles will come right out. So that's a really good item. Now, if you've cruised before, you're probably aware of all these items, but for new cruisers, they really have no idea what to pack or take. So these are just some ideas. You're not going to want everything, maybe a couple things, maybe not any, but you've heard of probably magnetic hooks that go on your cruise cabin walls. Yes, they are magnetic. These are really great. Now, the ones I have here are the really strong ones. They come in a pack of 6. I got these on Amazon. I have smaller ones also, but you'll need the heavy weight to hold things up like backpacks, purses. It'll hold your lanyards, anything. And that gets everything off of the room being cluttered and just hangs it on the wall, makes it so much easier. So I really recommend these magnetic hooks. Another thing is luggage tag holders. Now these are to hold your luggage tags that you print out. They are going to come in different sizes depending on your cruise ship. I believe this one is Princess. This one is Carnival, which you can see is taller. And then the skinny one is Royal Caribbean. So what you do is when you print out your luggage tags, this is mine. We're getting ready for our trip next month. This is Royal Caribbean. You just slip it right in there. That way, if it's raining or something, these won't get ripped. They won't get wet when they're on your luggage. They're very inexpensive. They all come with the little hooks up here, usually multicolored hooks. And you can get those on Amazon or Temu, both of them. I think I've gotten in both places. I will put the links below to both. Like I said, same holder, Temu or Amazon, you'll just pay more on Amazon. Let's see, I have so much stuff here. I have these neat little bags I like to take to put various things in. These are all from Temu. I have a cloth one that says life is better on a cruise. Now I just keep all my makeup products in this bag. And then I have the plastic ones, different ones. This is Cruise Survival Kit, and I put in all of my like Band-Aids. I have a little first aid kit in here, and I'll put in like ibuprofen or Tylenol or whatever, and this will all be like our medicine bag. And then they have other ones. They're really inexpensive. They're like $2, I think, and I put a lot of stuff in them. This one says Peace, Love, Cruise. And this one says life is better on a cruise. And this one says just a girl who loves cruising. So those are cute little inexpensive bags to hold various items in that you want to take with you. Okay, let's see here. This item I got from Amazon. Now this is a little nightlight. This comes apart. It's magnetic here. You can swivel it, put it up, put it down. I use this in the bathroom at night, so it is motion censored, or you can leave it on. I'm going to turn it on here. You can see how bright it is. I usually put it in the bathroom at night on the motion sensor, and then if somebody walks into the room, it'll come on like a night light so that you can see to use the restroom without turning the big light on, waking everybody else up. Or you can put it in your room down by the floor or something if they don't have a light for getting up at night and going to the bathroom. But this is really handy. I use this on every cruise. This is from Amazon. I'll put the link there. We also take this travel fan. My son has to have a fan blowing on him at night. Now this one is rechargeable. We charge it during the day, like when we're out to port or around the ship doing things, and then it is charged through the whole night. It's a really good little fan. This came from Amazon. I'm trying to figure out where to turn it on right here. It has 3 speeds. It's pretty good. And that's the third one. So it really blows. And it's really good, and like I said, lasts through the night. So consider getting something like this portable fan. All right, then we have a lot of stuff. These are little mesh bags that we put our dirty laundry in. You need to have something like a little pop-up hamper or a bag to put your dirty laundry in. These are just really easy. We each throw one like in the closet and put all our dirty clothes in there, these cinched clothes. Then when we're ready to leave, we just fold this up with our dirty clothes in it and put it in our luggage, and then we know which clothes are dirty when we get home, and it just makes it easier. And I think I got 2 of these. They came in a set on Amazon. I also have for your towels on the pool deck. I used to buy towel hooks that would hook on to the back of your chair. Now I buy towel bands. They just go around your chair and they hold your towel so it won't slip down. They're really inexpensive. They come in a little bag like this. And this one I think has 2 colors of blue in it and like 6 or 8 of them in here. And I will put the link to those. All right. Another thing that's handy to take is a phone charging power bank. Now this is to be used if you're going to be in port all day and you think your phone's going to lose its charge and you want to take a lot of pictures or something. This comes in a little pouch. You charge this bank up, so you'll charge that before you go, and then it has connections to just connect it to your phone, and you can just put this in your purse and be charging your phone while you're walking around the port. So that is also an Amazon product that I will put a link to. The next thing I have, and I got these for our Alaska cruise, I do have a video of items to take to Alaska that I think I came out with last week. I'll put the link to that, and that shows all the clothing and Alaska gear I take. So these little binoculars, not only would they be good for Alaska, but anywhere you want to see, they're really good. I just got back from last weekend taking my grandchildren and daughter to see Hamilton, the play, and I needed to use these because we were a little bit far back and I have a hard time seeing, and these were great. These were great for whale watching last August when we were in Alaska. So they come with a strap to put around your neck. They come with a little bag, and they come with a little wipe to keep the lenses clean. And they fold up like that. And they're really good. This is Entree brand. This was from Amazon, so I will put the link to those travel binoculars. Another thing I bought, now depending on where you're going, are these little clips. They come in a little pack of 3 or 4. And let me get this over here. What they are to hold your hat like on a tote bag. So I have my tote bag here. That way you don't have to pack this and have it be smashed. So if you're going on like a cruise where it's going to be warm and sunny and you need to take your sun hat with you, you can just clip that right on your bag and carry that on with you. Very inexpensive. I think I got those at Temu, but I will check on that one. All right, this one I don't take too often with me. It's a toiletry bag carrier. So it looks like this. It has a zipper in the front that you can put your jewelry in. You can hang necklaces and put bracelets, and it's got a pouch there. And then not only can you take your jewelry in there, but the whole thing unzips. Let me find the zipper here. This will also fit right over your luggage, like a carry-on or your handle of your luggage to carry this on with you. So this folds in out to a very big places to put different things in to hang up. I'm going to stand up here so you can see this, how big it is. And then it has a hook. You can just hang that over your door in the bathroom or wherever you'd want to hang this. Now, I think I've only used this actually a couple of times because I found it easier to take a, I don't have this open yet because I just bought a new one, but I'll put a picture up there that will show you. It comes like this, so I'm just going to take it like this, and it has hooks. It's an over-the-door hanger, like a shoe hanger that you'd put your shoes in, and I used to take one here. It was a big one that I have for shoes, but this one is a smaller one. I'm not sure if that was Amazon or Temu. I think maybe Temu. I'll show you in the picture here. It's a smaller one, and then what I do is just keep everything in the pouch, the pouches in each slot. So maybe I have one of these filled with medicine, and we would just put them in the slot so people could just go there and get what they're looking for instead of piling everything over the bathroom. We put it on the outside of the bathroom door, so it's hanging in the cabin part. So if someone's using the restroom and someone needs to get something out of there, maybe they're going to the pool, they want some suntan lotions, medicines, Tylenol, whatever, it will all be in that pouch. And it's really handy to take that. So I take that now instead of my toiletry bag because I can put everything in there. It's all in one place. Everyone knows where it's at. And it's really easy. So that's what I started doing with that. Packing cubes. Right now I have a set of blue, a set of pink, and I just ordered another set. These come in very handy. At first I thought, no, I don't want to use packing cubes. There's no use to use those. But they really do come in handy. They have all different sizes inside of these. So I usually take one and I'll put like my undergarments in there and socks. That way you can just sit these on your shelves and you don't have to unpack and just put them in your drawers or shelves, whatever you have. You'll have all your items right here in one little bag, and it keeps them cleaner than putting them on the shelf directly. Then when you need something, you can just go and get it. So and it makes it a lot easier to pack. I will be packing in a few weeks. I've got less than a month to go. So I'll do a video then for packing for Alaska and using these cubes so you can see it. I'm sure if you've cruised before, you've seen the packing cubes or you use them, you know all about them. But new cruisers don't. So I will show that. I do have a whole bunch of these shoe bags. So my son has really big feet, so I had to get large ones. So for me, I can put more than one pair of shoes in here. So you just put your shoes in here and seal them shut. And then that keeps them so the bottoms of your shoes aren't touching all your clothes in the bag and everything. And they fold up, and those are really handy. I believe those were Amazon. All right, now you're probably going to want to charge your phone, maybe your laptop, tablet, whatever you're bringing on the ship with you, depending on what your needs are. So you have to usually bring some kind of adapter because there's not going to be enough in the room. Now, depending on the cruise line, and you need to check with them before you go because now they're using different ones. This one, which would plug in 3 prongs, I can use on Carnival and Princess. We usually sail 3 main cruise lines. We usually sail Carnival, Princess, and Royal Caribbean. So this one I use for those, and then we can put our other devices in here and charge them all. Now we're going on Royal Caribbean. They do not allow these. They don't allow anything with a cord like this now to be used. So if you're going on Royal Caribbean, you need something like this. This plugs directly into the wall, and then their USB plugs go here. So make sure and check with the cruise line that you're sailing on to see which ones they allow. Otherwise, they're going to confiscate these and take them away from you. There are plugs in the room, just not very many. So depending on how many people are going and how many devices you need to charge, you may not need one of these. It just depends. So check on your cruise line if you think you're going to need more of those. This I've shown before. This I take with me when going on the cruise. This little handy thing holds everything. I don't have anything in it right now, but this will have our passports in here. You can put credit cards in here. I carry my granddaughter's birth certificate in here. I put any cruise documents in here. So this will have anything you want to take. And then this can just go in my bag that I'm taking onto the cruise ship. So everything, all our information is in one area. I can just open this up and hand them our passports, IDs, birth certificate, whatever they need, it's all in here. There's even a compartment in the front. There's an ID tag on it. There's a strap where you can wear it around your wrist. So this one I did get on Amazon. I use this every trip. It's really handy, so I will leave the link for that. Travel umbrella I got to take to Alaska last August. It didn't rain when we were there, luckily, so I didn't use it. So I really haven't used this one yet, but it's supposed to be windproof, rainproof. So we'll find out probably on my cruise next month to Alaska, because I have a feeling it might be raining in May. I've gone in May before and it rained the whole trip. So hopefully we're not going to get rain or too much rain. We're used to rain. We live in Oregon. For this trip, I've been buying little things, and I don't know why. It just happens. I get time to cruise and I start buying little things. You know, I see other people showing these items and I think, oh, I better have that. So let me show you some things I recently bought. Now, I have fibromyalgia and I have a lot of pain in my neck. So it's really hard for me to sleep on pillows in hotel rooms and in the cruise ship that are too thin or too thick. So at home, I have a bamboo pillow. And so I ordered this travel one. Now it looks kind of big here, but it's really not that big. It has a cooling side So this is really cool because I love, I sleep with my pillow with cooling pillow cases that I found on Amazon. They stay cool because I'm always flipping my pillow at night trying to keep it cool. So this one has a cooling side and then a regular side. This actually folds up into this travel bag. I'm hoping. I mean, it came folded up, so I'm sure I can fold it up again. And this folds up in a little travel bag, and it has the microfibers, and it has like shred pieces of them. So if it's too fluffy for you, you can take some of that out or keep it in. It's really soft and comfortable. It's like memory foam. That's what it is. So it's memory foam. So I'm going to take this trip. My big pillows were too big to pack. So I'm going to try this, and hopefully this will help my neck instead of the ones you get on the cruise ship or the hotel rooms. The next thing I bought us, now we always have these little sets of, the little bottles you want to put your shampoo, conditioner, body washes in. But I bought these because they're the squeeze ones. And the other ones we had were little plastic bottles, and you're always trying to shake and get them out. And these are much easier, and you can clean these really easy for your next trip. So I bought us sets of these for the 3 of us that are going. It comes in a set of 4. I did get these on Temu. They sell the exact ones on Amazon, but a lot cheaper on Temu. And then I also, when we want to, there's 3 of us going, and we usually want to keep our shampoo, conditioner, and body wash in the shower area. Well, there's not enough room to do that in the shower. There's usually not a shelf for you. You're usually putting it up along where the shower hose is or wherever you can find to put them, or you usually have to take them in with you, then put them back. So I found on Temu these little hanging bags that hang in the shower. So we could put all of our things in here, and my granddaughter and I, we use the little travel loofahs that we take with us, so we can have those in there too. And these are waterproof. They're meant to go in the shower, and then they'll dry off. And I got us each one in our own little color. So we have a white one, a blue one, and a pink one. And then all of our individual little bottles or whatever we're taking in the shower will be right there, and we can hang them up. These were like $2 each on Temu. So I'm taking those this trip that I haven't taken before. Also, I found this while looking at Temu. Just go to Temu and look under cruise essentials, and then you'll go crazy like me if you're a shopper like me. I found these little, they're like a whole pack of these little heart-shaped with snaps on them. These hold your cords together, and I should have brought a cord over here to show you, but I didn't. These will hold like your phone cords, your charger cords. It will roll them up and clip them together so they're not all over the place. Those were really inexpensive. This came with a whole bunch of these, so we could tie our charging cords up together. And then I found these little bags that when we travel, it just says plugs, cables, and chargers. I got a black one for my son and his daughter, and then I got a pink one. These are like $1 each, and these things are like $1 too. And that way we keep all of our phone cords organized, all put together. We know where they are. Now this I got recently on Amazon. Now I already have a jewelry case to take my jewelry. I don't take that much jewelry with me, but I usually take some necklaces, bracelets, and I have a bigger one, but it was taking up too much room in my suitcase. So I saw these little compact ones on Amazon. So I got one this time. This should work good for my jewelry. You can hang necklaces up here, and then you have a little pouch. And then down here, you have another zipper pouch here. You have a place to put your bracelets over here. And then down here, these are all little holes so you can put earrings in here. So I got this on Amazon. I'm going to take this one this trip because like I said, I don't take very much jewelry. So this should hold it perfect, and this is a lot easier to pack than the bigger one that I had. Let me see if I'm done. I still have on order. I have one thing coming today, and it's a travel makeup mirror. Now, I have really bad eyes. I have a problem with my right eye. My cornea has scarred, so it's really blurry, my whole right eye. So I need to have a close-up mirror. So I bought this. I have a makeup mirror I use at home, but it's really too big and bulky to take every time I travel. So I found this little one, and I will put that in the picture above on Amazon. It's a light up makeup mirror, and it's rechargeable, which is great because mine at home isn't, and the batteries go through it like crazy. It's rechargeable. It's two-sided. So one side is magnifying, which I need, so you can get up close to see to put your makeup on or whatever you need to do. And then the other side is a normal mirror. And you can either use them handheld or stand them up. And they come in a little travel bag, and they're small. So that's supposed to be shipping to me today. I should have it. So I don't have it here to show you, but I will put the picture and I'll put the link to it to Amazon. I've also ordered some travel hangers. Now they're really small, folded up, like that big. I don't have them yet. They're coming. And then they open up into a regular size hanger. Now I know you can always get more hangers by asking your crew cabin attendant to get you some more. But I just on the first day, they're so busy and it's sometimes hard to get a hold of them to come and give you more hangers. And with 3 of us going, we always need more hangers. So I thought this would be better than taking my regular hangers since they all fold up. So I bought a 10-piece set for $4.84 on Temu. The pictures above. I don't have the actual ones yet, so I'm going to try them out on this trip and see how that goes. I also have ordered, I have a standard poodle, and I'm like poodle fanatic with everything. I have poodle luggage. I already have some poodle luggage tags, but I also bought this really cute poodle blowing gum bubble luggage tag, which I'll put in the corner there because I couldn't resist it, and that's on its way from Temu. And then I've also ordered one more thing. I've ordered the little silicone covers to cover like a little bottle like this, or to cover your little bottles so that they don't leak. It would cover like this. They're just little silicone. I bought those through Temu. They come in different packs. A 4-pack was $1.82. A 12-piece was $5.86. So depending on how many of those you need, they sell them on Amazon, but they sell them on Temu cheaper. So they have those both places. Now, I think that is it for my travel gadgets. I do have a video I can come out with. I have in the past. If you go scrolling through my channel, you'll see I had some clothes that I've bought. I have cruise clothes with cruise ships on them, different sayings on them, the little sandals I take to it that you can wear in the dining room that are real sparkly. I recently bought some new little slippers that are just almost flat to wear in the cabin because I don't like to go barefoot in there. If you watched my video, the dirtiest things on a cruise ship, one of them is the carpeting. So you want to have socks or slippers or something on your feet when you're walking around the cabin. But I will do another video that's just going to show the clothing things, the shoes that I've got just for my cruise. And then I will have a packing one when it gets closer to my cruise, getting down to the wire, less than 30 days. So we're excited about that. By the way, if you watched my video about how to bid on a cruise cabin, and I said, oh, no, I'm not going to bid. I'm not going to bid. I don't want to pay any extra money. Well, I kept checking the bids. I didn't know if they would go down or not on Royal Caribbean, but the balcony cabin, they lowered the price on bidding. And I don't think people knew that they lower them after a while. We had a window cabin, and I wasn't going to, pay as much more as they wanted to get a balcony. But then the bidding went down, and I bid just a little bit over what the minimum was, and I won the bid. So we're in a balcony cabin now. So excited about that. So if you're ever bidding on a cabin, if you're looking at how much they want the minimum to max to bid, keep checking back. And all of a sudden, this one said, there was a sale on it and it was down 35–40% off the regular what you would bid on. Who knew? I didn't know that. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for stopping by today. I know this was a lot of stuff in a short time, but if you have any questions or comments or more things you think help you on your cruise, please put those in the comments and let me know. I will have the links to all these products down in my description. So thank you for coming by. If you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel to help me grow. Thank you all, and I'll see you again on my channel real soon, The Golden Cruiser. Bye for now. Have a wonderful day.